We've got South Carolina traveling to Arkansas, who is an 8-point favorite. Interesting game here. Let's go. Who is it? It's Bill, Reese, Pete. Yes.
Last year, South Carolina had a solid defense, and its offense dragged them way down, and they couldn't beat anybody good or really stay close to anybody good last year for the most part. So this year, Spencer Rattler comes in, and it was basically the exact same story in week one. Defense was good. Offense was dreadfully inefficient. Rattler was under a lot of pressure. I know Arkansas. I think Arkansas has some secondary injuries, if I remember right. So like that, you could kind of talk yourself into if he's able to buy time, then this one gets pretty high scoring, and South Carolina keeps it close. But I think at this point, I trust Arkansas way more than I trust South Carolina.
I agree. I want to believe that Sir Big Spur and the boys are going to roll in there and make it a great game. But the offense didn't get off to a great start last week, as you mentioned. And candidly, I thought Arkansas had an opportunity to make that margin of victory bigger against Cincinnati than it was. Missed some opportunities. Yeah. So all credit to Cincinnati. I mean, those dudes played their guts out Saturday. But I'll take Arkansas. That number, they put that number there to mess with your head for a reason. If it were much smaller, this would be easy. If it were bigger, I'd take South Carolina, but I'm going to go Arkansas and lay it.
I think one thing that Shane Beamer has brought to South Carolina has been competitive stamina. That's like a new phrase that we've heard. And again, they didn't go, march down and go toe to toe Georgia or anything. But I think in the games against mid-tier SEC competition, they showed well. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Bill, they had 2 special teams touchdowns. Is that right? Off block kicks?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
On Saturday. So they have found a way with a roster that didn't find a way under Will Muschamp. They have found a way with what they have now. They have stayed pretty solid across the lines, which is I think a place where Arkansas under Sam Pittman has been pretty good. So I think you can expect some improvement from Spencer Rattler and shake out some of those first game inefficiencies. And I think they go in and muck it up in Fayetteville. And if they don't win, they keep it they keep it close enough.
And the other thing, Pete, on that is there might be a little bit of a hangover effect for Arkansas because that was a tough game last Saturday against Cincinnati.